Hey guys, welcome back to Choose You, the podcast that empowers you to prioritize your well being and embrace a life full of growth and positivity. I'm your host, Candice, and today we're diving into a tough but important topic: why some people are so angry and how to protect your peace when they take it out on you. Now, this isn't just about understanding why people get angry. It's about learning how to navigate those tough moments when you're on the receiving end of someone else's negativity. Whether it's a colleague, a family member, or even a stranger, dealing with anger and hatred can be draining. But the good news is, you don't have to let it affect your peace. So, let's start by looking at why some people carry so much anger and hatred. We've all met someone who seems to be in constant state of frustration or bitterness, right? Behind that anger is often unresolved pain. People don't just wake up filled with hate. It comes from experiences they haven't fully processed or healed from. Anger can stem from many things like past trauma, unmet expectations, or even struggles in their everyday life. These emotions build up over time, and without proper outlets or support, they explode as anger or hatred. Think of it like a pressure cooker. Eventually, it's going to release. But here's the tricky part. While we can understand where this anger comes from, it doesn't make it any easier to be around someone who constantly radiates negativity. It can be emotionally draining. So, how do we handle it when we're not the ones holding that anger? The first thing to remember is that their anger is not about you. This is crucial. When someone's angry or hostile, it's easily internalized, but their feelings of hatred are usually more about their inner struggles than anything you've done. So, here are some tips to deal with this. Tip number 1: set boundaries. When dealing with someone who's carrying anger, it's vital to set clear boundaries. Your emotional well-being comes first, and if their behavior becomes overwhelming, it's okay to distance yourself, either physically or emotionally. It's not about shutting them out, it's about protecting your peace. Tip number 2: don't take it personally. Anger often comes from past pain, not what's happening right in front of you. If someone's angry at you for something you didn't do, try not to absorb their negativity. Responding with compassion instead of reacting defensively can sometimes help diffuse the situation. But if it becomes too much, know when to walk away. Tip number 3: practice empathy, but keep your distance. Empathy allows you to understand that someone's anger may come from unresolved pain, But empathy doesn't mean you have to take on their pain. You can be compassionate without absorbing the negativity. Offer support when they're ready for it, but also recognize that they need to do the healing work themselves. Tip number 4, encourage professional help. If it feels right, suggest that they seek professional help. Therapy can be life-changing for someone carrying around unresolved anger. Just remember, this has to come from a place of care, not judgment. Ultimately, the choice to heal is theirs. Now, let's talk about something a bit more challenging. Dealing with anger from a close relative. When it's from someone you're emotionally connected to, like a parent, sibling, or spouse, it can be more personal. Their anger might hurt more because of the bond you share. When it's a family member, approach the situation with extra compassion. Sometimes their anger is a cry for help. Family dynamics are complex and emotions run deep. It's important to have open, honest conversations when they're calm. Listen to them without judgment, but also remember you can't change them. They need to do the healing work, not you. If the anger is affecting your family as a whole, it might be time to suggest family therapy. I know it can feel like there's so much anger and frustration in the world, and it's hard to navigate those emotions, especially when you're the one on the receiving end. But here's the thing, you can't control how others act, but you can control how you respond. So, remember, empathy, boundaries, and self-care are your best tools when dealing with others' anger. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is to protect your own peace while acknowledging that healing is a personal journey for everyone. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Choose You. I hope today's conversation gave you some helpful insights into handling anger with grace and wisdom. Don't forget to follow us for more empowering content. Take care of yourselves and remember, your peace matters. Until next time, keep choosing you.